Pakistan Ceasefire 2025, the fragile truce that averted a nuclear war. May 2025, the Indian subcontinent stood on the brink of catastrophe. Dozens were dead, missiles crisscrossed borders, drones lit up the night sky. The line of control, once just a tense line on a map, became the front line of a conflict that many feared would ignite a nuclear war. But then silence, a fragile ceasefire, brokered under immense pressure. But will it last? The road to the brink. Tensions between India and Pakistan are nothing new, with Kashmir as the cold flashpoint and historical wars in 1947, 1965, 1971, and the Kargil conflict of 1999. The two nuclear armed neighbors share a bitter past. But what happened in May 2025 shocked even the most seasoned observers. Archival footage of past India-Pakistan conflicts to map of Kashmir region. The spark, a deadly terror attack in Indian administered Pahalgam. India claimed it was orchestrated by Pakistani-based groups. Pakistan denied any involvement, and within days, missile exchangements, drone attacks, border shellings engulfed both sides of the LOC. Pakistan's cup of scenes have overflowed. Indian DGMO Rajiv Ghai. Part 2, Operation Sindoor and Retaliation Spiral. Operation Sindoor, India's swift response. Within 25 minutes, Indian forces targeted 9 key terror camps across Pakistan and Pakistan occupied Kashmir, along with 80 suspected militants. The skies lit up with dogfights between India's Rafale and Pakistani F 16s. Both air forces claimed superiority, but more than military prowess, it was the unpredictability of escalation that terrified the world. A shopkeeper in Amritsar said, "Shops shut by noon. We didn't know if we'd see the next day." A resident in Quirata, Pakistan, "Our village was destroyed. No power, no peace, no sleep." Part 3, the ceasefire deal. Then came the call. Pakistan's DGMO reached out to his Indian counterpart. "Let's cease hostilities." But it wasn't just goodwill, it was fear, exhaustion, and pressure. US President Donald Trump announcing the ceasefire, US Secretary of State Marco Rubio's statement, neutral side agreement graphics. Washington had stepped in. Trump personally announced the ceasefire and hinted at future talks. For Pakistan, US meditation mediation was welcome. For India, it was silence. New Delhi refused to acknowledge any third party interference. "We resolve our issues bilaterally," Indian Foreign Minister 2025. Still, the guns fell silent, but barely. Explosions shocked Srinagar and Baramulla even after the deal. Civilians remained skeptical. Ground reality in Kashmir. In Indian administered Kashmir's Uri, a power plant lay damaged after a Pakistani drone strike. Transmission lines were severed, generation stopped. Engineer inspecting broken turbines, villagers pointing at damage, drone wreckage. In Baramulla, residents were warned stay away of unexploded shells still littered the fields. In Pakistan, Kuirata, civilians were told to wait until Monday before returning home. Azam Chaudhry, a 55-year-old, said, "Even if the damage there are, birds feel peace in their own rest. So do we." And yet, hope flickered in Amritsar, markets reopened, and in Srinagar, children played cricket in alleys. Across the valley, a cautious optimism returned. The political chessboard. Behind closed doors, power games continued. Modi, poker faced as ever, called the ceasefire just a pause. His message to Pakistan was clear: don't mistake restraint for weakness. India's doctrine remains unchanged. Swift retaliation for any aggression. Pakistan, meanwhile, thanked the US but remains defiant about its role in Kashmir. Will this hold, or is it just calm before another storm? The 2025 ceasefire averted war, but it solved nothing. Kashmir remains unsolved, militancy simmers, distrust festers, civilians wait entrapped between borders, bombs, and broken promises. This isn't just about two armies, it's about 1.5 billion people and futures stolen and lives shattered.